Hey guys, Lone Star Legacy here. So today we got the Seekins PH3 and 7 PRC on the table. If y'all have watched my past videos, this was the one that was having the firing pin issue when it was discharging when I was racking in a round. And it was also having group issues. Could not get it to group under an inch. And I only think we even saw close to an inch. I think it was about 1.5 inches and above with multiple rounds that I tested. So we sent it off to Seekins. They didn't give me a lot of information on what the problem was, but they did identify and said the firing pin was having an issue in the bolt, and they tested the barrel, and both were basically having issues where they were able to replace it. And then they went ahead and they sent me a whole new rifle. So what you see in front of you is a brand new 7 PRC rifle they sent me. And what they also did, I guess, whenever they test fired this one, they went ahead and did a group test. Now, they told me it passed the 1 inch testing. I wish they would have sent me the target so I could have had it, but that's fine. They said it did pass. They went ahead too. They threw in a pair of Seekins rings for me. I had another brand rings on there. They went ahead and threw me in some Seekins rings in the box. So I appreciate them doing that. They didn't have to do that because the rings wasn't anything wrong with them, and I'm putting them on another rifle, and you know, wasn't part of it. They just sent me a free pair of rings. I appreciate that. And I do appreciate them, you know, no hassle, you know, sending me a new rifle, fixing the issue. So I have no complaints with Seekins and how they handled the process. It just stinks to go through that, you know. Anybody getting a new rifle, you're excited to shoot it. So it stinks to send them back, but it's great to have a company out there that will fix it, no issues, no questions asked, basically, and send me a whole new rifle. So I do appreciate that. Now, getting on to the testing. So I did take this out. I did some groups on it. Now, since the last time we shot this, I did get into reloading. So I started doing my own loads now. This was mainly just wanted to get tighter groups on some of my other rifles and just, you know, a new hobby to throw in there. And so far I have enjoyed it. So we're going to go through the different loads that I've tested so far. You know, there's multiple different powders you can get, multiple different bullets. These were the ones that were local to me, so these are powders I grabbed, and the bullets that I grabbed. So what we have going on here, again, it's kind of spread out. We'll start with this small one, just because it's going to be the short one. So this one here was 175 ELDX. Now, some of these I do have the grain weights in here. I believe for all of these, I have to go look in my book. I believe all of these were with Retumbo. I did also test some H1000s, but those weren't on camera. None of them shot really well to the H1000s for me. I know other people who have it, and they did great. Retumbo so far has done the best with all the rifles that you know, allows Retumbo powder. It's done really good for me. But all right, so with 175 grain ELDX, 68.5 grains of powder at a 0.4 inch group. That one was really nice. Compared to, I think I have it back here. Yeah, so this one here, just, I know I was trying to stay on this paper. This was a factory 175 grain ELDX. So this was factory ammo, still got 1.2 inch group. But once I did my own hand loads, with the same bullet, I was able to bring it into 0.4. So it does show the benefits of reloading. You can really dial it in with your seating depths and everything. And that one did really well. I'd have to pull the book, but I believe I'm actually even getting higher velocities as well with my own loads. But that's a whole nother video we'll be doing in the future with reloading. With the 68 grain, these are Berger, I believe VLD Hunters. Had a 0.8 inch group. With 168 grain Bergers as well, I had a 0.7 inch group. This one here, I had a pulled shot on. These were 195 grain Bergers. I had a pulled shot, but it still equaled up to a 1.5 inch. A retest that I did with that same load because I felt that I pulled it. I retested that same load, so 195 grain Bergers, and I got a 0.6 inch group. Now, I had an extra bullet, so I took a fourth shot. That's, you know, if you include that, it's going to be a little bit larger. But with my first 3 shots that I did for that group, it was 0.6. So, moving into this sheet. Some more 175 grain ELDX. Had a 0.8. Now, of course, These are not dialed in, so that's why you'll see that they're kind of off center. I aimed for center for all of these, but never re-zeroed my scope for different powders and weights. So they're all moving different velocities. So 0.8 inch group, this one here, it's kind of hidden up in this area. I had a half inch group, 175 grain ELDX with the 195s, 1.7. So as y'all can see, the 195s, this gun really don't like my 195s. It's really liking the 175 so far. Best group I had though, I think it was this one out of 195s. 3-shot group was 1.3. So like I said, still not very good. But why I circled this is because I had 2 shots that were basically in the same hole. So I want to retest that one to make sure I didn't pull a shot. But that one I had a 1.33 shot, and 2 shots I had basically a 0.1 inch in the same hole with the 195s. The 168s burgers, 0.7 inch. The 168 burgers, there's a 0.4 inch group. This one down here, these 168s, I had out of a 3-shot group, 1.4. I had 2 shots though that were 0.2 inch, so those I plan on retesting just to make sure nothing was on me. 1.3 inch for 168s here. And then the factory ELDX we talked about earlier was a 1.2 inch. Now, these were my other 2 factory loads I did. So I had the 160 grain CX factory ammunition. Those came out with a 0.7 inch group. And then the 175 inch Federals, I got a 0.7 inch group. So 2 out of the 3 factory ammunition, I got sub MOA on. So happy with that because I couldn't get it, any factory ammunition really get under 1 inch with the last barrel I had. So that I consider that a win. Also, this barrel, these are the first rounds through it. So, you know, mostly with time, you'll start seeing them tighten up. So hopefully we'll see that. But with me doing hand loads, you know, I'm going to be really fine tuning some of these with some seating depths. But I do have some winners here that are under 1/2 inch MOA. So these are the rounds I'm going to stick with. And I mean, 175 is going to be perfect for what I'm going to be using. Now, if I get to go for any big game, we'll get some type of bonded bullet and we'll do some further testing. Like I said, I have other videos that are going to be coming out with reloading and testing each rifle, each caliber with different grains and powders. But I just want to give you all a follow-up video. I don't mean for this video to be long. It was mainly to follow up on the Seekins, to tell you all about the customer service, that they were great. They were fast turnaround. They replaced the rifle without issues. And then I did see an improvement with the factory ammo, and then showing the groups that I'm getting with some hand loads. So I'm gonna be wrapping this video up. I appreciate y'all for the ones who followed me through these 3 videos on the Seekins. The next video that's gonna be coming out, the barrel did come in for this rifle, the 7 backcountry barrel, 16-inch 7 backcountry. So the following video is gonna be of us taking this gun apart, installing the new barrel, changing out the bolt face, and getting this rifle ready for the 7 backcountry. So the next time y'all probably see testing on it will be with the 7 backcountry round, and seeing how it does and showing y'all the barrel change process and everything for the ones that are interested. So, all right guys, I appreciate y'all. Like and subscribe.